He said it in the song. Alexa, play Made Up My Mind by Life Jennings. Just listen.
Music by Life Jennings from Amazon Music.
Alexa, play Made Up My Mind by Life Jennings.
Play Made Up My Mind by Life Jennings on Amazon Music.
Alexa, volume up. Was something completely different. So then I was like, why didn't I break down the season we just walked into, which is Pisces season, right? Um, hold on, I gotta block somebody real quick because they doing too much. If you new here, visit the playlist section, okay? Because I didn't even finish the song threw me. So, I-90, I do got moderators. I don't, sometimes they busy, they be at work. I got 3 moderators. Is you trying to tell me you need to be a moderator too? I usually let my moderators pick my moderators because they've been moderating for a while. Hello, Mia XD Care Bears. Whatever I need. Don't tell me that. Yeah, I'm about to make you a moderator. I trust you. Pound cake with banana pudding icing. That sounds good. Pound cake is one of my favorite cakes. And I love banana pudding. I like making banana pudding more than I love to eat it. Is that crazy? But it kind of put me in the mind of, I make like a banana pudding French toast. Yeah, it's really good. That kind of put me in the mind of that. Yes, darling. Thank you. Hey, Kimar Green. What's going on? Hello, Richard Smith. Northeast Ohio. People, listen, I need to go get them cut down and redone because my nails be growing like wildflowers, baby. And they long. They too long. I got to get them cut. Oh my goodness. You can't? My son don't like banana pudding neither. I can only eat so much of it because I'm not big on bananas. And how I make my banana pudding, I blend the bananas up in the pudding because if I see the banana turn colors, it's a no for me. I can't eat that. And I like a lot of cookies in my banana pudding. A lot of people don't like that. Oh, that's horrible. Not the smell. You watching college basketball right now, Kimar? Who playing? Who you watching? Jersey, stand up. Okay. So I want to talk to y'all about Pisces season because it's a lot of people out here that don't really know the energy or not too familiar with the energy. So, and I know a lot of people get caught up in the whole, I don't like astrology. I don't believe in that. It's not in the Bible and this, that, and the third. It is, though. Guess what? It is. It's in the Bible. Believe it or not, it's there. It's there. It even tells you how to read it. But that's why I tell y'all, if you're gonna read it, read the whole thing. Don't be reading some of it. But the age of Pisces, the age of Aquarius, all of this stuff is in the Bible. It's in there. Okay? So what I want to do though, and I'm going to give y'all some scriptures to look up in regards to that. You can take them or leave them. I ain't going to give them right now. I'm probably giving them at the end after I finish giving y'all this information. But Pisces season is the last season of the year. Yes, everybody think it's Sagittarius or Capricorn season. That's the last season of the year. According to the newfound calendar, our 12-month calendar, it is. However, Pisces is the number 12 because that's the last zodiac sign of our astrology calendar, okay? Aries is the first. This is why Aries season is the new year. This is why March, the first week of spring, which is Aries, the beginning of Aries season, is our new year. Pisces season is the end of the year. That's the last season, okay? The number 12. Pisces rules the 12th house, which is all about mental health, subconscious, clarity, intuition, empathy, amongst other things. But just to touch on those, because those are the most important things, okay? However, you know how people often say Pisces overthink. Pisces always overthinking. They always overthinking. Yes, because it's in their nature to do so. So you kind of got to learn how to roll with it, embrace it, because it's a strength of theirs. Okay? Pisces ruling planet is Neptune. I'm not going to break it down. But if you don't know, look, if you a Pisces, you should be learning about your ruling planets. Okay? Pisces ruling planet is Neptune. One of their traditional ruling planets is Jupiter, which is also Sagittarius ruling planet. Okay? So when you get to know the energy associated with these planets, it kind of suits you better, okay? You would learn what's for you, what's not for you, how you can kind of navigate the energy, okay? Um, some people use these things as a way to manipulate the energy and things of that nature. That's on you because we are all governed by universal law. So you do as you please, but baby, it's some come with everything. Everything comes with something. So you do as you please, but just keep that in mind, okay? Um, but Neptune is a planet of, like I said, intuition, clarity, creativity. Pisces can be very creative. And if you have specific Pisces placements, you could be very creative, very intuitive, highly intuitive. Okay, depends. Um, for example, Neptune is creativity, intuition, amongst other things, right? Jupiter is a planet of growth, expansion. So Pisces have the benefit of both, you know, that Neptune and that Jupiter energy. Jupiter is the planet of growth, expansion, abundance, higher learning, okay, spiritual insight. Spiritual is a strong planet of wisdom, as is Neptune. So Pisces get kind of the best of both, you know. So if you have significant placements such as your sun, moon, north node, rising, or Jupiter or Venus is in Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius, you gonna be most affected during Pisces season. Now it can be an effect in a great way, a very abundant way, or depending on your energy and how you moving and navigating through the energy, it could be a harmful thing for you. FYI, it could hurt you. So just be mindful of your actions, the actions you take, how you navigating through the energy, because it does matter. Okay. Um, I'm gonna give y'all like an example with me, for example. A lot of people try to control my spiritual nature and how I am with my spirituality. Oh, you shouldn't do that. Oh, you shouldn't do this. Oh, you can't tell me nothing about my spirituality. And I'm like that because I know myself. I know myself in depth. Okay. And how I am spiritually is in my nature to be how I am spiritually. Okay. But for example, my Pisces, my strongest Pisces placement in my chart is my Jupiter placement. But I'm a Sun Sag. So that's my ruling planet also. So like I told you, it's a planet of higher learning, spiritual values, spiritual insight, growth, expansion, abundance, good luck, great fortune, things of that nature. So Pisces, if you are Pisces, jump into your creativity, especially during your season. You should be doing this during your season and Sagittarius season, always. You should be fully engaged in that Jupiter and Neptune energy. Okay? It helps you. It benefits you in all the best ways. Those would be the time for you to take significant steps towards what it is you want to create, whatever plans you have, whatever goals you have that are associated with you growing, okay? With you elevating in your higher self. These would be the times for you to do that, okay? More than any other time, these would be the times. During those seasons, don't be in your head. Don't overthink it. Go with the flow of things. The best thing a Pisces could ever do is go with the flow of things. Don't overthink it, especially during your season. You go with the flow of things. If you do what you're supposed to do and you flow with the universal flow, if you go with the universal flow, you will be okay. Your outcome will be favorable, but you got to go with the flow of things. Don't go against the flow, because when you go against the flow, you overthink. Then you start being in your head. Then you questioning every move you making. You're not supposed to do that though. Pisces, you a overthinker. You're the overthinker because of your spiritual values. The value that you hold with your spirituality is intense. So it can be good for you or it can be bad for you. You'll easily trick your mind though. So you trick your mind by overthinking and not going with the flow, going against the flow of things. You will trick your mind. Okay? You will trick yourself out of something that's great for you. You will trick yourself out of something that is abundant for you. You will trick yourself out of something that holds significant growth for you. Okay? Maybe even expansion. So you want to be mindful because, baby, I'm telling you, and now will be the time for you to be creating whatever it is you want to create. I don't care if it's music, art, food, business, venture, whatever it is. If you have significant Pisces placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Jupiter, Venus, if you have those significant Pisces placements, Neptune, even, Pluto, if those are your Pisces placements, you better pay attention. Pay attention to every action you take during this season. It's going to matter. What you touch is going to matter. So make sure you putting that golden touch on it, baby. Because if you ain't, don't touch it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because you're going to manifest it. Very quick. So just be mindful. Okay? Be mindful of the energy. All right? You said you definitely overthink. Yeah, it's in your nature to do so. Embrace it. It's a strength. It's a strength. It's a strength. I'm telling you. It can go so many ways, but I'm telling you, it's really a strength. If Pisces learn how to embrace their overthinking and the way they process things and the way their mind works, if they embrace it instead of pulling back because it can cause you to develop a sense of fear. Okay, and then you would just shut down and be like, nah, okay. I don't want to take the risk because I don't know. I'm thinking about it too much. So I don't know. I don't want to take the risk. But that's when you should take the risk. Go with the flow of things. Don't push against what you're flowing with because that's not good for you. It could harm you. Okay, or it can end you up in a situation that's not for you, or a situation that might keep you stuck, or a situation that may hold you back, or a situation that may put you in lack. Okay? So be mindful. Just be mindful, okay? No, Maurice, I don't want you to overthink, okay? Hello, Danielle. Hello, JJ1. Hello, Aura. Trey Man, I see you up there. Oh, the soul god. Sorry to hear that. Sorry, not sorry. Bye. Okay. No way people in this. Definitely a red flag for people. Oh, Alexis Ortiz. And that's why people like you tend to stay stuck with a closed mind. Because y'all know nothing. I bet you think you know a lot, though, huh? I know, baby. It's plenty of you floating around. Adios. Hey, Heat Mystery. How are you? Hey, No Name. So, I'm gonna read some of my notes to y'all, though, because these are the things I want y'all to really know about during Pisces season, because this is closing out the year. Okay, whether you know it or believe it or not, and you can go against it if you want to, but there's a lot of us out here that know the new year is spring. Okay, you got to really think and use your mind sometimes and quit just. I hate that a lot of people in this world just be cool on the surface level. Like they so content with the surface level of education or lack thereof. But you got to think, why would the new year be in the winter? Why would it be in the winter time? Not everything is dead in the winter time. Everything is dead. Nothing is growing. Nothing is blooming. Nothing is blossoming. Blossoming. So you got to kind of think about it, right? In the springtime, everything is blooming. Everything is growing. Everything is blossoming. Fresh, new, start, beginning, forward, movement. New beginnings are associated with spring. You got to kind of just think about it, you know? You got to kind of think about it. Okay? So, all right. So, like I said, Pisces is the end, which is the final chapter, okay, of the zodiac. All right. Hey, Michael Bradley, what's going on, honey? It makes sense, Maurice. If people really take the time to really think about it and consider it and eliminate the bias and eliminate the hate of, oh, well, I don't know nothing about that. I never heard that, so I don't believe it. Well, yeah, there's a lot you've never heard that you should believe. There's a lot you were taught to believe that makes no sense and it's not even real. But hey, we believe it anyway, right? Because that's what we were taught growing up, or that's what we saw, or that's what we see. But there's so much more beyond the surface level. Your mind just got to be open enough to kind of see it. So during this season, y'all, closing out this final chapter of the astrological year, focus on reflection, very important, your emotional depth, okay, and spiritual closure. Clean your spirit up. Clean your spirit up. Pisces, you should be, if you are Pisces, you should do significant cleansing. Restoration is very important for you. You know how y'all like y'all peace and quiet, y'all quiet time, y'all alone time, because that's Pisces nature, right? So y'all know how y'all like that. That's who birthday it is all day, and it just popped in my mind. That's crazy. It's Smokey Robinson birthday. This morning I was like, somebody birthday today. Yeah. Okay. Happy birthday, William. So, and his wife birthday today. So happy birthday to both of them. Shout out to them. Okay, so I don't know. That just popped in my mind though. Cause all day I've been like, somebody birthday today. Who birthday today? It was irritating me all day. Cause I thought it was my niece's dad's birthday, but his birthday was yesterday. If I'm not mistaken. It was a lot. So, hey, Rich, Reloaded. Yes, Pisces are loners. They like their time to themselves. And that's okay. That's okay. Okay, so look, right? Um, you want to surrender to your emotions. And that's not easy for a Pisces because Pisces don't like being emotionally vulnerable. It take a lot. I say that. For Pisces, it takes a lot for them to be emotionally vulnerable. So, and they very overprotective of their emotions. Rightfully so. Because when people get that soft side of Pisces, they tend to, like they do any water sign. That's why I tell y'all water signs are very delicate. Very delicate. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Very delicate. They don't like to show emotion, even though that's what they're supposed to do. That's what makes them better, is them expressing emotion, is them showing their emotions. That's actually what makes them better. But they have a hard time doing it. That's their greatest struggle. Just like fire signs, um, just like fire signs lack patience, but that's their nature. That's what makes them great, is their patience. And they lack patience. That's their biggest struggle. Okay? Air signs typically tend to be a little cutthroat. They can be kind of sharp with their words, but very intelligent, right? So them learning how to manage their words, quote unquote, or watch what they say is a struggle for them because it's in their nature to be straightforward and honest, right? But they could hold back because they know if they too honest, they might hurt your feelings. So they come off as like they don't care or they're not concerned or things of that nature, but they really are. It's just they don't be wanting to hurt your feelings. Okay. So, hey Dion, you silly Maurice. So you just made it to work, Michael. I'm great, honey. Thank you. Don't be working too hard. Don't work too hard. You an Aquarium? Okay, now. So I'm just saying that's okay. And Earth signs, what makes them great is them being grounded in their energy, and that's not an easy task for them. It takes them to do some healing work for them to learn how to be grounded in their energy. So it's every this would make this what I love about astrology is because every challenge that each element of the zodiac has is what makes them great, but it's going to be their biggest challenge. It's going to be their biggest test. It's going to be their biggest obstacle. And most people don't even know that. But I'm telling you, it's your biggest test, your biggest challenge, your biggest obstacle. But it's the very thing that makes you great. Okay? So just keep that in mind. It don't matter what sign you are, just keep that in mind, okay? Even if your moon sign is earth, air, fire, or water. I'm telling you, it's all right now. We ain't talking about Taurus right now. We talk about Pisces. It's Pisces season, so I gotta get them. When we get the Taurus season, I give y'all stuff, or you gonna have to catch me a different time. We talk about Pisces right now. So, Pisces are emotionally intuitive. So remember I told y'all them expressing their emotions is what makes them great. Okay? But they're not going to be quick to express their emotions because they can easily be taken advantage of, or they may feel like you'll take advantage of their emotions. So they'll lock that down and that's it. It won't be no expressing no emotions, which is dangerous for a water sign. Okay, any water sign. If you don't have an emotional outlet and you can't express yourself, that's like fire signs. If a fire sign doesn't have an emotional outlet and they can't fully be who they are in their expression, they're going to explode. They'll eventually explode. Like, and then that's the one that them fire signs, they the ones that have people turning their head like, oh, this they crazy. They explode. So water signs, that's like a tsunami, baby. They can't hold in they bottled up emotions. A water sign, oh no, baby. Destruction waiting to happen. So I'm telling you. I'm telling you. But emotionally intuitive, okay? Spiritually reflective, okay? Creative and dreamy. You know, you ever catch a Pisces, like I call it stargazing, because they just be in their own zone and their own thoughts. And if you really know a Pisces you around, or if you really care about this person and you ever watch them and you see them just in their own zone, it's a sight to see, baby. Because they be, you know, they in deep thought, because they always in deep thought. So you would just be like, I wonder what they thinking about. But you know they in deep thought, because that's just how their mind operate. So if a Pisces is look like they in their own days and they just in a dreamy state, leave them alone. Let them be in that dreamy state they in. Leave them alone. Don't go interrupting they stargazing, baby. Let them gaze. Let them sit there in whatever thoughts, because they enjoying it. If they sitting there like that, looking all dreamy at the face, they enjoying their thoughts in that moment. Let them enjoy their thoughts in that moment. Talk to them when they done gazing. Okay? Just talk to them when they done gazing. Or you gonna piss them off. Because you interrupting they dreamy state. That's when they think the most, when they in that dreamy state. That's when they creative flow get to going. When they in that dreamy state. Sit your butt back. Sit back and let them be in a state of mind. Okay? Because it's a wonderful place to be. And you may not understand it because you're not a Pisces. And that creative mind get to flowing. Unless you got significant Pisces placements, you're not going to understand that gaze. But those of us who know, we know. When you know, you know. So if you don't know, just sit back. Just take a pause, baby. Sit back. Just sit back. Okay? Because that's when they artistic expression, creativity, everything get to flowing. That's when it's really flowing. So you got to let them be in their nature. Allow them to be in their nature. Or you ain't... It'll turn into something else. Okay? FYI. Pisces season. So y'all ever hear... This is why I don't like people use the word weird so loosely. Everything is weird nowadays. But weird is something not of this world, something intelligent, something amazing, extraterrestrial, so on and so forth, right? This is why people really need to know the meaning of the words they use, because people give people credit they don't deserve. Quit calling people weird, because there's a lot of people that's not weird, that's very much of this world, that are not intelligent, and ain't nothing extraterrestrial about them. Okay? So that's the definition of weird. Pisces tend to be a little weird, but that's what makes them great. So Now would be the time for you to embrace your weirdness. Okay? And I mean weird in the best way, in the good way, because it's something good. It's not something crazy. It's not something um disappointing. It's not something what people use it as. It is not that at all. Weird means something intelligent, not of this world, extraterrestrial, something great. Okay? So embrace your weirdness at this time, okay? Um embrace your unconventional ideas at this time. Okay? In a world where everything is so convenient, Pisces is the thinker, the vivid thinker that is not, convenience is not their thing. Convenience is not Pisces' thing. They're the vivid thinker. So just keep that in mind. If you dealing with a Pisces, keep that in mind, okay? Um yeah, I guess that's all I'm gonna give y'all in regards to that. But I do want to say this because I said I was gonna tell y'all this, because we was talking about the age of Aquarius and the age of Pisces. Because a lot of people be like, "Oh, I don't believe in astrology. Is it in the Bible? It ain't in the Bible. Blah 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 blah." It's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. You know. I keep telling y'all, this is why I always say, and I keep trying to point out that divine oneness, first law, universal. Divine oneness is that all things work together. All things are one. 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 All of this stuff work together. It's all spiritual tools to help you grow in your spirituality. Astrology, these some biblical context, not all, some. This is also why I say some things I believe, some things I don't. Some things I agree with, some things I don't. I can't, because I know better. So I can't agree with everything in there because I know better. My studies go way further than biblical studies. So I can't agree with a lot of that stuff. But what I know to be true and what I've studied and what I have studied with other people who are scholars in these things, I can believe those things. I'll believe that. Okay? Because I know it to be true. So I do want to point this out, okay? The interpretation of the age of Pisces, because we in Pisces season, I'm going to give this. I'm going to give y'all this stuff to look up, right? The transition from Aries, okay? Aries is the ram, right? Aries is the ram. Pisces is the two fish. Symbolism, okay? As much as people think these things don't matter, it matters. This is why y'all miss so much and you miss so many things because you think these things don't matter. Oh, that don't matter. That don't matter. It matters. It matters more than you could imagine, okay? So, do I want to get this? Do I want to get this? Okay, so why am I being guided to explain this? God, I know that's going to take me somewhere I don't want to go. It's going to have me what y'all call preaching in a minute, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I can feel it coming, though. So I know a lot of people like I don't like the Old Testament because it is, and it got a lot to do with Christ and all of that. I'll only like the New Testament and this and that. Read both so you can learn something. If you one of those people that be like, oh, I don't like the Old Testament, I don't like the New Testament, I don't like this, I don't like that, you should read both. Get to know both. Study both. Don't just read one and not read the other because they go together. Okay? It's a storyline there. Okay, so they go together. So read both if you're going to read them. Okay, but that's all I'm going to say about that because I don't feel like going all far into it. All right, but I'm going to tell y'all this. Okay, and Old Testament symbolism. I'm going to read these notes to y'all. Old Testament symbolism of animal sacrifice and the Lamb of God, Jesus. The birth of Christ marked the transition to Pisces, the fish. Okay? The end of the age, when Jesus says, I am with you always, even to the end of the age, Matthew 28:20. Some interpretations suggest he was referring to the end of the Piscean age around the present time. Okay? The Last Supper context. Oh, we need to make that a topic. Oh, I would love to break the Last Supper down. Oh, I'm going to do it. I need to do the 12 disciples anyway. Yeah, I'm going to do it. But let me read this. Yeah, we got to do that. That's going to be fun. The Last Supper context in Luke 22:10, Jesus instructs his disciples to prepare for the Passover by following a man carrying a pitcher of water, the water barrier. That's Aquarius. Okay? Okay? Just listen now. This is interpreted as a symbolic prophetic transition from the age of Pisces to the age of Aquarius. Peter as the fisher, Peter the fisherman, often has a special relationship with the fish miracles in the Gospels, such as the coin in the fish's mouth, Matthew 17:24-27, and the miraculous catch of the fish, Luke chapter 5, 1-11, strengthening the link to the Piscean symbol. Okay? Do I want to? Yeah, they gonna make me go all the way with this. I didn't want to. I wanted to say some of this, but I guess it's for a reason. Everything is for a reason, baby. Piscean traits in Christ's ministry. Pisces is associated with compassion, sacrifice, washing feet, empathy, and spiritual, mystical, or unseen realms, all of which are central to the ministry and personality of Jesus. Okay? The two fishes, some interpretations of the two fishes in the zodiac sign, one facing up, one facing down, symbolize the connection between the material and spiritual worlds, representing the ministry of Christ bridging the two. Okay? Direct references to the ages of Aquarius and Pisces in biblical language. The Bible frequently refers to ages, aeon, A-I-O-N, okay? Which some argue aligns with the professional cycles in astrology, such as Ephesians 3 and 5, okay? Which speaks of other ages. Okay? I'm gonna leave it there. I ain't gonna do I wanna do it? Yeah, I'm gonna read this part because why not? Pisces is deeply related to biblical scripture and early Christianity. We know I don't believe in religion, but I'm gonna give y'all this. Okay. Primarily through symbolic, historical, and according to some interpretations, astrotheological connections. Pisces is characterized by the fish symbol, which functioned as the primary emblem for early Christianity before the cross became widespread. Okay. Okay. The era of Christ's births coincides with the transition of the vernal equinox into the age of Pisces, often leading to the interpretation that Jesus is the avatar or representative of this 2,000-year cycle. Okay? The fish symbolism and miracles, the the fishers of men, Jesus calls his disciples who were fishermen, Peter, Andrew, James, John, to be fishers of men, Matthew 4:19. Okay? Feeding the multitudes, the miracles of feeding thousands with only a few loaves and fishes, Matthew 14:17, are directly associated with the fish symbol, which in some interpretations represents the nurturing spiritual sustenance of the Piscean age. Okay, I ain't gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep it there for now. I really want to go through the age of Aquarius with y'all because we are on that Pisces Aquarius cusp right now. But I'm gonna leave that there. I want to do I want to do it further, but I might do it on my members only section because that's usually when I go further into detail of all this stuff. Because I be wanting y'all to know it. I want y'all to know it because, like I said, divine oneness, all things work together for your betterment. The more you know, the more you grow. Okay? The better you can navigate this thing we call life. All right? So, you ain't got to believe it. I ain't trying to force you to believe nothing. I tell y'all, I just want y'all to know what I know. If you take it, you take it. If you don't, you don't. We all have free will. I'm just here to get the information. I just do what God tell me to do and leave it at that. So, embrace the season of creativity, okay? Clarity. Embrace the season, okay? Close out whatever you need to close out for this season. All right, get ready for a fresh start in your new beginning once we go into this spring season, going into Aries season. Okay, so just keep it in mind. No problem, Maurice. That's what I'm here for. Brian, what's going on? Brian Toller, I see you up there. Dior, what's up? You said you need that broken down more, Michael. You came in a little late. I don't know I don't know how much you heard, but I've been on here talking about all this for the last 50 minutes. For the last 50 minutes, honey. Dion, you said your brother a Pisces. Yeah. My brother, he was a Pisces too, and baby, when he offered his own, you had to leave that man alone, let him be in his zone, I'm telling you. But y'all definitely look up those scriptures. Look into those scriptures and that information I just gave. Okay? And it's more, you know, it's a lot of stuff broken down. But yeah, I got something real good planned in regards to breaking down these scriptures and giving y'all the scriptures that go along with these astrological things that I'm always talking about. So I'm trying to do it in baby steps. I'm trying to do it in baby steps for y'all because how I am, when I get to going, baby, I be going. And I don't want to go too ahead of myself. I'm trying to go at the pace God is guiding me to go and do as he telling me to do. But I be wanting to be like, listen, it's this, but I know I can't do that because that's an overload of information. So I really want y'all to understand this stuff So other than me overloading. So if I put it out here and I give y'all the information, it's here. It's all on my platform. You can go back, watch it, rewind it, replay it, visit it whenever you need to, whenever you want to. Whew. Okay. 52 minutes is a long time. I'm not sleepy. So I guess, hey Joelle. Hey Mikey. What's up, Mikey CEO? Cuban Smith. What's good, fam? Savage. Hey Savage. But definitely visit them scriptures I just gave. Write them down. I hope y'all be taking. I would highly recommend y'all take notes. When I give y'all these information, take notes. I don't give it for no reason. So take advantage of that. Because I'll be deleting stuff and removing stuff every year. I put out a lot of information. So, yeah. But embrace the season. Okay, the season of creativity, as I like to call it. Create something great. Create something great. Take your time. Spend some time out in nature. Sit with yourself. Spiritual maintenance is a requirement at this time. Spiritual maintenance is a requirement at this time during Pisces season. Heavy on the spiritual maintenance. Take care of yourself. Okay, mentally take care of yourself, because Pisces does rules the 12th house. Okay, Pisces rule the 12th house. That's mental health, subconscious. So you take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health, your emotional health. Okay, spiritual health. It's a must. Okay, get creative. Do something you don't do. Do something a little unusual. Okay. All right. Lord, I'm about to go. I'm about to get off of here. I guess I'm going to go ahead and do my hair, because it's dry now. It took all day for my hair to dry. It's about time. So, I'm going to do that. Y'all do what y'all do. Enjoy work. Enjoy your day, your afternoon, your morning, your evening, whatever it is. Be blessed. Nothing less. I will see y'all in the morning. Hit the notification bell. I'll see y'all for the Rising Wisdom to start your day. All right? Have an amazing evening.